Welcome to this week of Fly Rod Chronicles. We're out here in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. We haven't been out here as a family for 11 years. We're going to see our good buddy Hunter at CM Ranch. How you doing, buddy?
Long time no see.
Good to see you, Hunter.
It's been way too long.
It has. We're going to ride some horses. And of course, catch some fish.
Oh, Lakin, that's a really nice fish.
So stick around.
Traveling the world, fishing, enjoying the great outdoors. Those are things that would have seemed impossible to me when I was a kid growing up in the mountains of West Virginia. I'm a lucky man, and I never want to forget it, and I'm hoping that sharing my experiences with folks will inspire them to do the same. I'm Curtis Fleming, and these are my Fly Rod Chronicles.
Thank you all for choosing to fly the friendly skies with us today.
Howdy.
Hi, Josh.
How's everybody
Pleasure
doing?
to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Lakin. Nice to meet you.
How you doing, buddy? It's nice to meet you, Josh.
All right, let's get y'all loaded up.
All right. Sounds good. So literally, we just got off the airplane and we spotted some antelope, some pronghorn, and we got some big goats right here laying down. So we got to get some shots. We got a few over here. Is this cool or what? Huh? See, we got those. See how big the horns are on those? Huh? Girls, it's good to be back in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, huh?
Beautiful.
It's unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, so Lakin and Autumn was how old? This was 11 years ago, right?
Right.
Last time we've been back here as a family.
11, so 8.
Yep.
Yes.
Wow. And here we are. Guys, this is gonna be a good show. Welcome to Fly Rod Chronicles. We're gonna go see my good buddy that I haven't seen in probably 8 years, who we shot the second show ever. My good buddy Hunter. Can't wait to see him. He's with CM Ranch, and we are gonna have a family time of a lifetime.
You sure are.
You guys ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
There we go. Now we got him.
How you doing, buddy?
Long time no see.
Good to see you, Hunter.
It's been way too long.
It has.
Welcome
My
to the
family,
ranch.
Shelly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great to
Nice
see
to
you.
meet
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
My youngest Autumn.
Hi, I'll hug. We'll get
Yeah.
hugs here.
I'm
I've heard a lot about
Lakin,
them.
yeah.
A lot of fish stories.
There you go.
Well, I can't wait to see if you behave now that you have your girls here in front of you.
Well, you know, gosh, it's been what, 10, 11 years ago?
Yeah?
And I wasn't real behaved back then.
No, not really.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
You've come a long way.
Right, yeah. And, but you do know the second show we've ever shot was with you.
See, I had claimed it was the first one, but I'll take the second.
Yeah, it was a second. The first one was an actual pilot.
Right.
And then, but
Many years ago.
yeah, it's crazy.
Amazing ranch. This is incredible.
Yeah, I'm excited for you guys to spend a week here with us. It's a pretty special place.
Yeah.
And the fishing's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Are we here to fish?
Are you gonna get on a horse this week?
Well, I'm sure we'll get into this later, but I think one night at dark, and I didn't tell Josh a story, but a couple people fell off a horse, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were one of them.
I was one of them. I was one, yeah.
Yeah, so don't have a repeat of that. We'll be okay.
It was an all-out rodeo.
It
though.
was.
But I just thought, you know, you want them to go right, you grab the right ear and you pull on it. But the horses don't like that.
Yeah, it's not quite as simple as that. Yeah, so don't do that. You know.
Oh, man.
But yeah, looking forward to a great week. Welcome back.
Thank you, buddy.
Good to see you.
Same here.
Can't get enough of Fly Rod Chronicles? Check us out online. This segment is brought to you by Fly Rod Chronicles Signature Rods.
I've always said coming out west is one of my favorite places to fly fish with my dad. Is truly where I think we all got started. But being out here with one of his really good friends, Connor Sullivan, and his amazing family is an experience I truly won't forget. When you come out here, we feel like part of the family. Hunter is an amazing guide. It's not even that he's born and bred a fishing guide, but he truly knows this area. He truly knows the fish, and being out here with him and my dad, it made for one of the best days I've ever been fly fishing.
Oh, Lakin, that's a really nice fish.
Heck yeah.
Just kind of take your time and strip it to you. And we're going to bring him around into this downstream side of this pool right here. Nice fish.
Woohoo!
Stay with
He's
him, keep
really
tension
wanting to
on.
fight, so we're just gonna bring him right over here.
Yep. Working him. Can you kind of walk this way a little bit?
Yeah,
Bring him around.
yeah.
Let him keep him down under the water there where he doesn't splash too much up top. Thinking we're gonna head right here with him.
Okay.
Let him run under. Nice fish.
It's time for IGFA, Release of the Week.
Hey,
All
nice job.
right.
Hey, you made it count at the end of the day. You hooked into a couple of smaller ones and made it count on the big fish of the day. Good job.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the Wyoming state fish, right?
Correct.
And one more time, correct me if I'm wrong. 10 years ago, maybe 15, somewhere around there.
Somewhere in there.
You helped my dad get his first
Yeah.
cutthroat on the fly.
That is true. That ages
Heck
your
yeah.
dad now a little bit, but
Oh my
I
gosh.
think somewhere in between 10 and 15. We'll call it 12 years. So it's such a pleasure to get to come out here and fish with you.
Right?
And,
Family tradition.
family tradition. Everything comes full circle, and it's been a great trip so far, and we got more fishing to do.
Heck yeah, we do.
Yeah. You know, after 11 years, it's such a pleasure to have Curtis and his family back out here to visit. It's been way too long since we've got to do a trip together, and here at the CM Ranch, it's just been a fantastic week, getting to meet his girls and getting to do a little fishing and share some stories together. So I look forward to them coming back in next year and hope we can do it all over again.
11 years ago, my sister and I came out to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and we couldn't tell you whether the fish faced upstream or downstream, and it was probably one of the most embarrassing moments for my dad on TV. But here we are today, and we know which way they face.
We know a little bit more.
We do. We have never had an experience like CM Ranch. You can have a campfire in the back. It's so family oriented. Everything about it is family oriented. When you get here, you're assigned a table with your family, but that's not how it's always going to be. Some days they want you to mingle with other families.
You're always with other guests, meeting new people. I think that's really great instead of just separating everybody.
Right, they treat each family very special, but they also treat everyone at the ranch as a giant family as well. And that even means the wranglers, the housekeepers, the maintenance men. We get to know everybody. And to us, that makes it the best experience, to know that when we come here, we're gonna make new friendships, we're gonna have a great time with new people, we're also gonna get closer to our family, which is ultimately why we're here.
Say stick around for more Fly Rod Chronicles.
Stick more for rigor mortis in the what now? Stick around.
Stick around.
Stick around
for more Fly Rod Chronicles.
Stick around for more Fly Rod Chronicles.
Closed captioning brought to you by Soft Science, Supreme Comfort Footwear.
My name is Frankie Ray Hubbard. I'm a wrangler here at the CM. So we have some early mornings. We wake up and bring the horses in. We get all the horses saddled every day for all the guests, and the guests come down about 9 o'clock, and we'll take them on trail rides. We do some team pinning. So my job is the best job ever. I get to wake up every morning and do what I love. I get to take guests out and show them, you know, this beautiful place that I fell in love with, and they fall in love with it too, and it makes it that much better to see the smiles on their faces. Being a female in a mostly male-dominant job, I think it's fun. I have a lot of guys that, you know, I know would take care of me. Sometimes they, you know, throw the hay bales that I can't pick up, that kind of thing, but it's fun. I feel like I can get the job done just as well as anybody else.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to start out with welcome everybody to the CM Corral. I would like to introduce my wranglers. Over here is Mr. Kevin, Mr. Josh right here, Miss Frankie, Mr. David, Miss Jordan, Miss Kate Falco, and right over here is Mr. Blake Moore. All right, so we will be taking you out on rides this week. Who's ready to go riding?
So we woke up and we went for a sunrise horse ride, and we got up at about 7 a.m., started riding, went for 2 hours, went to the highest point of CM Ranch, went through canyons, and now we're about to go eat a Dutch oven breakfast, so check it out.
Seeing the view of these Badlands, eating this amazing food, this might be the best breakfast I've ever had. I agree. Sorry, Mom.
So, Audie, where are we going?
We are going to a social hour to meet the rest of the 50 guests here.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. So Hunter and Molly, they do this every year, each week, here at CM Ranch.
They are so blessed.
Yeah, yeah.
They've really hooked us up so far.
Yeah.
Horseback riding was amazing.
Yeah.
My goodness.
And there's people here from, you know, not just the U.S., but from, I've heard New York.
Oh, yeah.
LA, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. New York and LA and Pennsylvania are in the U.S. So we have, he said, there are people here.
Yeah, last time you asked us which direction the fish swam, we get to ask you this question.
I said people that was not in the U.S.
And then you said,
and I said, who?
New York, LA.
We got this, Curtis. CM Ranch.
It's good that you're better at fishing than
here's what
your
I'm
geography.
Glad. I'm glad it's cocktail hour because I need a drink.
All right, let's go. So fly fishing out west, it's more technical, but everywhere you look, it's like a postcard, and it challenged me. I went out by myself one day because I wanted to get better. I love fly fishing, and fishing in beautiful places like this make it all the more worth it.
don't even have to fish. I'm playing rod caddy here for my daughter Autumn, and you know, she's learning so much here. She's learning how to mend her line. She's learning how to keep the fly up on the top of the water, high stick through cross currents. So I'm in heaven. I could catch a 30-inch fish and not get as excited as I am watching her catch these cutthroats.
Fishing with my dad was, you know, it's always a joy with him. He always, you know, pushes me, and it was nice to have Kevin there to, you know, help me out and be a little more patient with me, and he's just a great guy. The staff here, you really can't beat him.
This segment is brought to you by Fly Rod Chronicles Signature Rods.
The CM Ranch is on the historical register. It was built in 1927 by a gentleman named Charlie Moore, hence the CM. And it was built specifically for guests. So it didn't start off as a working cattle ranch or start as something else and turn into a dude ranch. It was built for families from the ground up to come and enjoy the West. And so if you're interested in booking with us, then give us a call at our office, which is 307-455-2331. You can find us online at www.cmranch.com.
It's Westerville Ecological Services. Time for conservation.
Kevin, you were telling us a little bit about the conservation effort. It was almost single-handed by one person, right?
Yes, that's right. Jerry Spence, the famous trial attorney from Du Bois, Wyoming.
Yeah.
Bought 150,000 acres approximately of land that was formerly owned by a private guest ranch.
Right.
And turned that over to the Game and Fish in order to make a sportsman's access all the way through that land.
You know, you hear the negativity in outdoor sports sometimes, and you hear, I could have done it better. Right. But to have a man like Mr. Spence to do something like that is an incredible role model for the people that are in a place to do that. There we go. All right. There we go. Must have hit a great spot, huh? We got us a little cutthroat on here. So Hunter, it's been a while since we got caught up here.
It has.
You know? I mean, if it wasn't for Facebook and social media and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, it put us back in touch with one another. And how long's it been?
Gosh, I mean, we did 11? The math. It's been 11 years.
Way too long.
Yeah, and you know, my family's grown. When they saw you last, they were little ones.
Yeah.
And then, you didn't have a family then.
Right. Now we have 2 kids, and yeah, it was such a pleasure to get to spend time with your girls, and you haven't aged a bit.
Hey, we were looking back at some photos last night, and they were like, man, Hunter, he looks the same. And then my producer said, you and I got to talk.
You got to talk.
Yeah. So I must have changed a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to warn you, these next 10 years, they're going to hurt you.
Yeah. But we can't wait another 10, 11 years to do this.
No way,
so,
no way.
You got to bring your family back. You know, they got the full experience here at the ranch, got to do some horseback riding.
Yeah.
You got to fish a little bit.
Yeah.
Your girls definitely, I think, showed you up a little bit.
They did. That's it.
Yeah.
And you know, what a place for families. I mean, I know it's been going on for a long time, and what, since 1927?
Yeah, a lot of history and tradition here, and you know, it's something that is where we find our reward, when families can come here and reconnect with one another and spend a week together in a way that that they don't get to do these days.
Right, right.
And the fact that you got to experience that was just an honor for us. So.
Ranch life in the West. I mean, it doesn't get any better. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to do it again.
We appreciate you, Hunter.
Right.
Thank you for
Thanks,
everything.
Curtis. Great
All right.
week.
All right.
I'm Luke Sullivan from the Sam Ranch.
What's your job here at the ranch?
I don't really have one.